Hello, happy Monday. I'm glad you're here. You've found your way to my page. Please like, please subscribe, stick around, and I will share some goodness with you. My name is Jane, for those of you who do not know me. I work with mindset. I work with getting you from down there to up there. And who doesn't want a bit of good high vibe energy, manifestation as well sprinkled in, and all that good stuff. So today's video is all about the vortex of emotions. Anybody who knows about Abraham Hicks, who knows about law of attraction, who knows about manifestation, will have heard about the vortex of emotions, the scale of emotions. You've probably all seen that image where you've got those two funnels. You've got one scrolling up that way and you've got one scrolling down that way. And on this side, you're moving up to all the good stuff, the stuff that we want to live in all the time. And on this side, you've got the stuff that kind of drags you down, the things that you want to stay away from. So at the bottom scale, you might be feeling sadness. You might be anxious, unloved, unlovable, anger, rage, hate, fear, all of those really negative, horrible, sort of real low vibration feelings sort of coming up to the middle of the vortex. There could be things like doubt, rejection, loneliness, insecurity, disappointment, pessimism. And then you kind of get to the neutral middle where you've got quiet and still and neutral even. And then you start getting up to the good things where you get happiness and you get joy and you get encouragement, faith, positivity, and then up, empowered, loved, worthy, light. You could just be a light worker, light-hearted, inspired, confident. What else is the very, very, very top is joy and excitement, confidence, courage, spiritually connected, all of those amazing things, which is what I try and do here on this channel. So we want to move you from the anger, the sadness, the loneliness, the pessimism, to the optimism, the joy, the happiness, the spiritually enlightened, and all of those good things that make you just feel amazing up on the top level of the vortex. And a lot of people really overcomplicate this. A lot of people think that, how can I be up there? What does it take to get up there? Literally, it's easy. It's just about doing things in your day that you love. Instead of doing things that you don't enjoy or things that make you feel low and heavy, do things that make you feel light and excited and joyful. And I've talked about the the clues for this are always going to be in your childhood. It's your natural wiring. I call it natural wiring. I don't know why, but I do. I think it's because it's something that's naturally within us. We've been doing it since we were a kid. So it's that thing that makes you feel incredible. And you've done it throughout your childhood. So it could be reading books. It could be going for a walk. It could be writing. It could be dancing. It could be all kinds of things, but also taking that through to your life today. Energy work, right? Meditation, eating clean, wholesome foods. How good does it feel? I have a massive sweet tooth. I am that person who wants to eat all the cake. I look at the menus in restaurants and I'd rather have two desserts than the dessert and the meal. So I am that person. I am that person that wants that stuff. So how good does it feel when you take the guilt-free option of a natural raw dessert and you see it in front of you and it just looks amazing and you want to eat it, and that makes you feel on such a high? Or if it's not a raw dessert, it could be something like an acai bowl. I have to say, have been my absolute favourite thing the last few months. There's a place called Barefoot Eatery in Christchurch who do the most delicious acai bowl, and so that has become like, it comes and it gets put down on the table in front of me, or even prior to that, like I know I'm going, so I get excited because I'm going and I know I'm going to have one, and then I order it and then I sit at my table. It's a bit like my burger story again in one of my previous videos. I sit at my table and I salivate over the fact that this delicious acai bowl is going to be put in front of me, and every time I have one they're different because they put different fruits on it and they put different toppings on it, and so I sit and I'm like, oh, what am I going to get today? Did I order the peanut butter? Am I going to get the homemade chocolate spread? What fruit am I going to get on it? What kind of muesli topping are they going to give me? And it makes me happy. It's real. And then it gets put down on the table in front of me and I just look at it. In all its goodness, and it just makes me feel good, and I am instantly in joy and happiness and desire, even because I want to eat this deliciousness that's been put on the table in front of me. So that's so easy to get yourself into that state. Meditating for me is another one that really raises my vibration. I could get up in the morning and feel a bit low and a bit unconnected and a bit disconnected, and yet if I sit in meditation even just for 5 minutes, I get that endorphin rush of the connection, the spiritualness coming back, and it just makes me happy. But the big one for me actually there's two, but yeah, we'll talk about them both together. Singing and dancing are the two for me, and I remember this as a child. When I go back to that natural wiring, I'm a terrible dancer. I'm an all right singer, but I'm not like, I'm not recording artist level or go and do karaoke level even. But I just love it. I love it so much that music and song can instantly lift my mood. Instantly. It doesn't matter how sad I am, even a sad song, as stupid as that sounds, and it invokes memories in me, and I remember places that I were and things that I was doing, and being a football fan, like You'll Never Walk Alone, the minute I hear that song, no matter where I am, I instantly get that togetherness, that empowerment feeling, that passion of sitting in Anfield and watching my team, and the whole collective love feeling. It's such an amazing thing what music can do for you. And so I will quite often I remember as a child, I would dance to Madonna. I would pretend I was Madonna in my front room, and there was a rug in front of the fire. It was a big fluffy white rug, I remember it, and I'd have the videotape, that's how old I am, I'd have the videotape going on the TV, and the fluffy rug was my stage, and everything around the fluffy rug was the audience. And so I had to stay on my fluffy rug, and I'd be doing all the moves and I'd be singing. Don't do that so much now, but what I do is I perform in the car instead. So I will put the music when I'm by myself in the car. People who pass me must think, oh my God, what on earth is going on in that car, because I'm singing, it's loud, I'm fist pumping, I'm doing all of that. But you know what? I get out of that car and I feel incredible. And it's those type of things. You need to find what feels good to you, and it's easy stuff. It doesn't have to be hours and pages and lots of hand cramping journaling, or sitting in a meditation for 2 hours, or doing deep breathing exercises for 30 minutes. Those things are amazing if they make you feel fantastic. Well, just do them for 5 minutes if you want to get the benefits of them and still feel fantastic. You don't have to do things for hours and hours and hours and ends. Find the easy things. Find the things that have always been in your life, like the drawing, like the going for a walk in nature, like being by the sea, like dancing, like singing, like doing some craft work with your kids, painting, all of those easy, even laughing. just laughing at something, anything, even yourself, instantly raises your mood. You cannot be sad and laugh at the same. You cannot feel two emotions at the same time. So if you're laughing, you're happy. So just do some sunshine. Sunshine. It has the capacity to make you feel incredible. Just get outside. Just get, and even if you're in the middle of winter right now, get outside, wrap up warm, look at the blue sky, which there quite often is in the middle of winter when it's a brisk, cold day. Snuggle yourself up in your snood or your scarf and your woolly hat. Go for a walk, and I promise you, you will feel massively exhilarated. Even the cold has the capacity to do that for you. Just find some joy, find some happiness, raise your vibration, raise your energy, raise yourself through the vortex of emotion to the top. Don't be down here. Find something that puts you up here and do that thing daily. Because the more you can be up here, the more you're going to match the energy of the things that you want in your life, the quicker your manifestations are going to come into you, and the more joy you're going to feel, and the more things you're going to see to bring you more joy. And the more joy you see and the more joy you feel, the more you raise yourself up. And the more you raise yourself up, the easier it gets to stay there. So just find your own natural wiring. I will put my video, I'll link it, my one on natural wiring, I will link it below for you because it goes into it in a bit more detail. Find what brings you joy, and let's start 2022 in a happy place, in a good place, in an inspired, excited, joyful, totally energized, enlightened, spiritual place, so that we can take that forward throughout the rest of the year and stay there. And let's put 2020 and 2021 behind us, and let's make 2022 friggin' amazing. Let's just be joyful, match your energy to what it is you want, and watch all your manifestations come in. Watch it all happen. It's incredible. Once you do this, once you find what it is and you make a point of doing it daily, you literally can soar. You can soar up that vortex and you can be up here. And that is when all the magic happens, and that's when life gets to be amazing. So do it. Find it. Let me know in the comments below what it is that you've picked to do, what it is that you love to do, and just do more of it. And I'll see you next week. Bye.